difficulty. We can imagine fake difficulty here like a ropes course. That's not bad. Very controlled. We can imagine physical difficulties here. I do want to have people be somewhat comfortable, to be honest. In fact, I'd like to increase the comfortableness of the housing. I think that the most important thing to make the Bosque better is really the people. And I've had some people come through, and it's been great in almost all cases. And while I want to improve things like the housing and energy systems and activities, who's here is the most important thing. And what kind of vibe we set up together. That's very difficult. People have manifested here all of the normal human flaws that you would expect. Not all of them. And in general, they've been a very high quality of people. But we have surrounding us a web of so many prejudices, judgments, patterns of communication that we can't even see them. We are living in a sea. When somebody comes near me, I can feel it. And I'm not in a woo-woo way, but just I can conceptualize and nearly visualize the many ways in which we're now interacting with, of course, the space we're in. The space is the stage, the more solid thing, and then the person walks up, and everything they touch, every glance they have, what words they have, what their goals apparently are, what their goals might really be, mixed in with past interactions I've had with them, or my impression of who I think that they are, and then what they're doing at the actual moment, all affect this complex interaction. And then when you multiply that by having, and these are not normal people, right? These are people who are especially dynamic in some way in their interaction with the universe, or they wouldn't be here. You get more of those people. Another person walks up. Now you got things bouncing around. You get conversations that are really interesting sometimes. Those need to be on video or put into a wiki. For example, sometimes I sit there with people and I have my external monitor and we talk about things and I'm entering in notes on it. And of course they can sometimes enter in notes on their things as well and combine them. And we're raising the level of written consciousness of what we think we're doing. At that point, we're taking notes instead of just chatting. Or if we want to just chat, we can chat on camera, and that's okay too. It isn't quite as solid a thing, but people like video, and we're trained to do verbal communication. Therefore, that's what most people should probably learn to do if they're going to publish their thoughts. It's easier for people. I don't know what the topic is anymore. I'll be taking this video and making little clips out of it probably on subtopics. And that will help me communicate ideas without somebody watching a whole long video. The reason I still do the whole long video is because I'm trying to get to know people. And the people who don't like my style or my beliefs or really anything, I don't want them near me. I want people who like me in some sense. It's not a requirement, but at least not disliking me. I don't need people in my life who want to come in and be on their own little power trip and take over me or the place. Male or female, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter why they're doing it. I've already got a vision here. Any bullies or people who think they're going to come here and save me or think they know better how to live my life should go create their own life, not mess with mine. I'm doing my best, and so anybody watching a video this long, I'm curious why you're watching it. I hope you're amused. You can laugh at me all you want. I do. My sincerity is cute, I think, in the midst of what is probably a crumbling civilization worldwide. But that's okay. If you're a donor, awesome. You must be a really loyal donor and really love the project if you're watching this long. And if you're a fan, then be a nice fan, please. Don't be weird. And do contribute to the conversation all you want. I'm not talking for no reason. And I'm hoping to inspire other people to create their own things and and have, hopefully some of the things I'm sharing are like ways of thinking about things, ways of experimenting, ways of playing with the universe around you. And you can do that wherever you are. You are the center of your universe. You're constantly bouncing off of everything, impacting it, right? And I think there's some people, for example, I know who get crazy happy and they start wearing weird clothes and doing that. And that's, I think sometimes their response to struggle in the world is to just be this amazing, put on a costume and make everyone's life happier just with a costume. That's a great choice. Other people can be contributing ideas, or they can perform services or help people who need help, who are not being included in the spoils of the industrial world. And I think it would be helpful to bring them out of absolute poverty and get them to comfortable, healthy level as part of one of the very important tasks in the world. Because we're not going to be able to make a better world if a bunch of people don't have basic survival stuff. If you watch my videos, you know I'm not much on socialism. Socialism usually ends up as oppression, just as many other isms do. Things people believe in and give their support to often become distorted and messed up. Even with a system as small as Bosque Village, you got to wonder, how can we plan now for things not to be messed up later? And I'm not talking about conflict resolution, I'm talking about conflict avoidance, not having the problem in the first place. Seems like a bright idea to me. There's ways to do that. Anyway, that's a billion other topics. I'm just about out of energy for this video. Who knows how long it is. And so thanks for joining me. Whoever you are, a participant far away, a donor far away. I'm theoretically working for you. I hope you're working for a good world or doing something. Good luck. Not easy.